The U is probably not what you think it is. It is certainly not a ferocious factory racing machine, as the first blistered and vented Grand Sport was in 1963, and it is not the wrapper in which a new version of the Chevy small block V8 is presented. That was true of the 1996 Grand Sport, the vehicle first to bear the LT4 engine that stoked the embers at the end of the C4's life. One look at the new GS's muscled glutes and you all know it as something more than just a trim and paint job. But, despite the sincere wishes of some on our staff, it is not the long-awaited mid-engined Corvette. Taj Jupiter, Corvette chief engineer and our right-seat companion for part of our first drive of the Grand Sport, puts the new car in a slightly different perspective. "This is big business for us," he says. "The last Grand Sport of the C6 generation kept the Bowling Green plant running. It was our highest volume model. Sports car buyers are more fickle than most. Sales are hot when a new model arrives, as they certainly have been for the C7 Stingray, but then they typically go tumbling off a cliff after a few years. With its long history, the Corvette hasn't necessarily suffered as much as newcomers in this cycle of boom and bust, because enough Americans have grown up with the unwavering desire to someday buy a Corvette, not the newest sports car, but a Z Corvette specifically. Still, adding a hot, updated version a couple of years into a product's life is never a bad idea. For whatever the Grand Sport once was, it is now a full-fledged model within the Corvette lineup, and like the C6 version of the GS's with a number of variations and almost all taco.